All right, did you know that over 120 years ago there was an orphanage in Cromwell?
Well, really?
Yep.
What happened to it?
Over the years, it became Adelbrook, an organization devoted to helping kids and young adults with developmental and intellectual disabilities, autism spectrum disorders, and psychiatric disorders. It's truly a remarkable organization with 600 staff members making a difference in the lives of so many. I had the chance to learn more about Adelbrook, and I'd like to share the story with you, so take a look.
What was once the Swedish Christian orphanage located in Cromwell is now Adelbrook Behavior and Developmental Services. I'd like you to meet the president of the organization, who started here as a volunteer, Alicia Gadudi.
So our agency is 121 years old this year.
It's remarkable.
We started out as a Swedish Christian orphanage founded by the Covenant Church. Our original home, I can point to it, still exists today on West Street, but we quickly outgrew it and we came to this campus and have continued to grow in the past 121 years, from serving that small group of orphans to now serving over 300 children and young adults with autism spectrum disorders and other behavioral and developmental challenges.
300 plus children getting the attention and the care they need right here in Connecticut.
How big is this campus?
So this campus is about 20 acres, but then we have 20 different sites throughout the state as well.
Okay.
Where we serve kids in group homes, in schools. We run 4 special education schools and really cover all of central Connecticut. So we run residential programs, and those young people, kids, young adults, either live with us and go to school with us, or live with us and will go to a day program. But we also have students that come to us from 67 different districts across the state of Connecticut.
Wow.
To one of our 4 schools. And we even have students that come from other states to receive services from us.
The need for such an organization as Adelbrook is tremendous.
So autism is the fastest growing disability today. In 2000, there was about 1 in 150 kids that would be diagnosed with autism. Now it's 1 in 54.
1 in 54.
So it is dramatically increasing. More prevalent we see with boys than with girls. Not exactly sure why that is, but the needs are growing as the services must grow then to support kids and families in meeting those needs. Early intervention is really important. Most studies will tell us now that it's a genetic disorder, and there's really needs to be more research to be done as to why. So most kids are diagnosed around 2 to 4 years old, and it's really noticing socialization changes, behaviors that may be different. Most families will work with their pediatrician. They may get referred to the birth to 3 system, so they'll go through a process and work to get a diagnosis. And then we pick up kids as early as 3 years old in our school in Manchester, and we serve, that's our elementary school. So we provide intensive support services to students there. And then if they are able to, we help them transition back into their home school in the community and provide the right supports, work with their community providers to make sure that they're successful for the rest of their lives. Other students have more severe needs, and they're with us from a young age all the way through until we can transition them into adult services.
And that means what, housing or living in a group home? Or?
To meet these needs, Adelbrook has an incredible staff of people.
Our staff are tremendous. We have 600 talented, dedicated, compassionate people that come together to support our kids. They come from all different levels of expertise. So we run special ed schools. So we have special education teachers, occupational therapists, we have behaviorists, we have a whole medical team and nursing department, we have a psychiatrist, really the gamut of experts that are working together to support the kids, the families, and our model is about individualized care. Autism spectrum disorders are spectrum, so the needs range. And are really unique to each of the children that we serve. So we look at them as individuals and support them with a team with whatever they need.
They also work with the families.
So we work really hard and in collaboration with families so that we can help their kids while they're here at school, but we also try to help families develop some skills and some tools to be able to work effectively with their kids when they're home.
Adelbrook is a nonprofit.
Do you have a wish list? Do you need things here?
We always need things.
What do you need?
So we work with a lot of kids that struggle with poverty. We're constantly looking for donations so that we can support them and provide them basic needs. Right now, we're working on a project. We're trying to raise funds to convert an old pool into a splash pad. So we're looking for any donations where people want to support a good cause and see some kids enjoying a splash pad in the near future.
and Adelbrook needs people that want to work here.
So we are hosting a job fair on July 24th from 11 to 3 to fill positions within our school programs, within our residential programs, and in our in-home programs. So we strongly encourage people that are interested in this work, that have a passion for working with children with disabilities, to please come out and learn about the opportunities that we may be able to offer for your career. So there's not very many other organizations that provide the scope of services, the range of services that we provide, and we're really seeing lasting change happening with our kids that we serve.
Without Adelbrook, these kids would be where?
So a lot of the kids that we serve, if they didn't have us to support them, would be in hospitals. They'd be in out-of-state residential programs. They would really be struggling, and we provide them the opportunity to live in the community in many cases, to go to school, and hopefully to have a brighter future because of the services that we provide for them.
Yeah, and you're looking at the video of the dog store
Yeah,
there in Middletown. They make gourmet treats for dogs.
They do. I remember when they first opened. They're delicious, by the way.
All right, if you'd like to attend the job fair, again, it's going to be tomorrow, July 24th from 11 to 3 on the main campus in Cromwell. The address is 60 Hicksville Road. And I know, Renee, you do a lot of work with that organization
Yeah,
as well.
actually, Nicole and I used to host their galas. I think maybe the last one before the pandemic. They're truly, that was a great story, by the way.
Oh, thank you.
I didn't realize that those kids
such-
would have nowhere to go if it wasn't. That was a great story.
Well, thank you. All right, we wish them the best.